So I've used now the other side of the stick to see if that's softer, because sometimes you just get a little bit of pigment grit. Okay, I just wanted to put some pink in there because you can actually see it in the reference photograph. All right. Now, I'm going to use, again, it's a Sennelier number 681. This Persian red. I mean, it's pretty orange, but I want to make these little bits glow, you know, because they are in the full sun here. Just the little tips that are, and because we've got all these colors underneath, it's not looking so out of place. Well, I don't think it looks out of place anyway. There's a little speck, excuse me, up there. Even here. I like a U. Need to go even lighter. I'm wondering if I should go with pinks. I don't know. This is Scarlet H, which means it's a lighter value than the other scarlet I put down. The other scarlet I put down was a B, which stands for black. There's a schminky, I should have said. There's actually a little bit glow over there. And I can actually see a little bit under here too. I'm gonna do that. I think I need to bring in some pink. Beautiful pinks. Maybe a little bit more of this purple. This is a Terry Ludwig. Okay. We need pink. Let's see, what does Jack Richardson have for us? I've got this one, which is R14. Shall we see? Yeah. I can sort of see it, but it's dull. I don't know how to describe it. It's dull. I don't want that one. Come on, I need some beautiful pinks. What do we have here? Should we use this one? Diane Townsend? Yeah. They also don't lay down. Once you've got several layers of pastel, when I've used, other brands, Diane Townsend don't lay down amazingly, I have to say. But let's pull some of these lighter petals out. I used this colour for my underpainting, which was fun, in my recent landscape on the Lux Archival. And it's very patchy, lays down patchy, but as I said, that's because it doesn't play very nicely with other pastels underneath it. And let's see if we can get on this tip. Oh, mistake. I pressed too hard and a whole clump came off. That is not what I was meant to be doing. I'm just going to take a little bit of this. Okay, and then let's just soften up. It's dark around it anyway, so. Okay. I'm actually going to take this, what is this, Nelier 682, just for under here, a little bit more. It's a lovely colour. And this colour here, what is that colour? I'm going to take, what is this? This is a Schminky Scarlet Bee. And I'm just going to try to pull out this petal here. And then here. Yeah, okay. I like working with these colours. It's fun. But now, do you see the mistake that I've done? And now I've got to work around the flower. Is that we've got sky here. Well, that's actually meant to be a greenie, but I don't want to put a greenie, like a piece of the stem, calyx, what do you call it? I don't know. So I've got to go back in with some sky. That's really annoying. Let's see, so my grey 8, oh, and up in there. Maybe don't go so dark up in there, because the sky is lighter up there. Ooh, trying to find a sharp edge. There we go. Let's bring some of the light blue. This is BB8. Might as well bring that. Just zhuzh that up around like so. I do love roses. I just came back from seeing a friend, another artist, and we went for coffee, and there's a little florist, and I just bought some 2 miniature roses, indoor roses. Obviously I will plant them outside, because roses, they're meant to, be outside. But they're beautiful. They're like crimson and pink striped. Just absolutely beautiful. And I was playing around with some still life compositions before I started this, because I got a new light. So I was playing around, seeing if I could fit these little roses into something with turnips and gooseberries, Cape gooseberries, but the roses, it just wasn't working. It actually still lives. I'll do a video. It takes a lot of fiddling about till you get it to a place that you're happy with. You know, composition that's pleasing to the eye. It's quite a thing. But I managed to do 2, I think. So those will be coming to the tutorial list. That was that bright vermilion 681. And now this is, oh, what is this? 267. Also a Sennelier. Just wanted to, a little bit of shadowy red in here, which I've got to put in. Also this petal here, if you look at the reference, it's not as dark as this. You can actually see some petals going under like that. I think these need to be even lighter here. But how am I going to get that? Shall we try this pink? This is also Diane Townsend. Just like, no, okay. Not bad. Okay. Not great, not bad. Don't know. Just scuffling this along this edge too. Like that. Somehow I think it's adding a velvety texture. Maybe I'm being optimistic, but it's adding a little bit of something to these petals. Now let's just hope I can do this 3 times over, because so I'm happy so far with the way this is looking. I actually think I'm going to lighten this petal down in here a little bit more. And here, it needs to be lighter. So when I start the painting, this is my feeler zone, meaning I'm feeling out the painting, I'm seeing what colors work, what am I using, before I commit. Really, I'm just having a play, a feel. But I'm losing shapes here. As in shapes of petals. It's becoming a bit lost. Like over here I've lost. It does need to be lighter. But we can come back to that. Actually, I can move on. Oh, what have I done there? I've made a big blob. It's pulled out. Okay, so we'll come back to, I need to fill in greenage here. Maybe we'll jump to this one next, actually. Let's do that now. It's just a dead one that's kind of, you can see a little bit of these dark petals that are now no more. Right, then put all the polleny bits in here. And there's a leaf coming out there, but I don't know if that would look too silly. I'm thinking of leaving it like that and then bringing the outside in a bit like that. I've got to tweak now. And up here, just there's a leaf. Don't know if I want to keep it in. I feel unsure about it. Well, this has to be filled in. It's quite tricky. Just thinking about this. Okay, this is all green. Up in here. No. And then let's get our pink. I can see pink here. Like that. And our little dots, and then our lighter. Right, and that green leaf. Don't know if I want to draw it in, but I think we might have to. So it makes a bit more sense. I may get rid of that, but I don't want to because I like it. Right, some Sennelier greens. Oh, I need a light on. It's getting dark now. Okay, so what? One leaf is literally in the sun and it's coming out like this. And then this one is like that. And that one kind of goes up like that. And let's go for something with a bit more yellow in. I mean, that is bright. This goes down. I'm going to use this green, like a yellowy, khaki sort of green. Where's my nice dark? Excuse me, maybe a bit of that. Let's look at dead rose, because that's what I'm going for. I'm going for dead rose vibes. I need a very not colourful. I'm going to fix those leaves because they look silly. I need a muted, really muted, more neutral sort of tones. Because they're just too green, they're standing out too much. This is good neutrally sort of green. It's just standing out too much, isn't it? Maybe I need to just zhuzh it in a bit more. This is, what is it? Yellow green earth. Yellow green earth 7. And that's a good colour for the doodahs. Yellow green earth 12 from Unison. This is too fat, this leaf. Let's just smooshy that in. And this one comes down too much. It's looking too much like a weird propeller. Too propellerish. This. Got my yellow green earths out. Because I don't want it too. Yeah, it's definitely more yellow greens. Yellow green earth 11. Does it need to be bigger? Is that the problem? Does it need to be bigger? Have I gone a bit small here? So it's looking a bit odd. So I'm wanting to bring in some more of kind of like neutral wishy-washy sorts of greens. Let's see what that looks like. This is a Mount Vision 211. And my thinking is to tone this green down. I think I'm also going to add a bit more red. I'm just scuffling this in. Just thought maybe, I'm just looking too green. It's looking like lush, thick green hedging, which I suppose is fine, but something about it is not making my heart sing. So I need to try to figure out what it is. So I'm going with the color, just setting it back a bit with wishy-washy sort of colors. Still greens, but I just really don't like the shape of the hedge. Looks weird. It looked weird. I have no idea what this is. It looks like a grey, like a bluey grey. So maybe I should just bring that down there a bit. Being careful not to get any red pigment. Don't know. I just don't know. Which is not very helpful if I'm trying to show you. But this is it. I'm just figuring it out, aren't I? I'm going to take this creamy, yellowy sort of colour and I'm just going to dot in here. I can actually see pink. Please excuse me, I'm still getting over this silly cold. Oops. What about this pink? This is a little Rembrandt. Sort of creating my own dead leaf there. Gonna go back in with my dark Terry Ludwig to darken up some of these parts of the rose. And maybe bring in a bit of this colour too. And then dark brown. And that brown needs to have more richness to it. It's a little bit more like a dull yellow. Let's try this little Sennelier. It's like a dull ochre sort of colour. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing about these leaves. Maybe a little bit of this one. I don't know what this is. It's like a, I think this is pea green. Pretty sure it's called pea green. It might be a bit too light actually. Maybe darken up one side and here a little bit. I think I'm going to leave that. Let's work on the sky. Oh, actually no. No. This is 210. But I just realized that stalk was totally the wrong color. I need like a goldy, bronzy green. The shadow side. Oh yes, and I need to fix that up too. Oh dear, all these things I'm seeing. And then, actually, this is a fun green. Should we try some of this? Chartreusey sort of green, 753. Making sure I've got a clean. That was a Sennelier. I need to get rid of this little blob of red, so just cleaning my hands off quick. I'm going to come back over with the blue. If you should see my desk right now, honestly, that's the thing with pastel, isn't it? You just need a massive space where you can lay out your pastels. I just don't have that kind of space. I have a bigger space than what I did previously, so I'm really grateful and happy. I've taken the dining room now, because we moved into a bigger house, so the lounge is big enough to have a dining table in there, thankfully. But yeah, you just need so much space with pastels. I'm going to take that funny green colour again. I can't even remember if it was this one. 171, was it? Don't know, let's see. Muted-y greens, and just kind of fade them off a little bit. Just kind of scuffling it in. Right. Alright, let's move on to rose number 2. With the darks. Terry Ludwig, where are you? There we go, here you are. Right, going back in with this dark maroon. I'm going to map in the darkest darks that I can see. Pretty dark in there. Oh, this is where it becomes a little bit complicated. All these petals, but I'm just trying to squint I'm not trying, I am squinting my eyes, but what I'm saying is I'm trying to get all the little dark areas that I can see if I squint down. Oh, it's such a stunning colour. I'm literally in the throes of spring. I'm denial. It's the middle of winter. I've been looking at roses, wanting to buy some more roses. There's a David Austin. I don't know if do you get David Austin in the States? Not sure, but he's an English grower, and his roses are just phenomenal. Typical old English style roses, just beautiful, with the most incredible scents. Well, the ones I have anyway are very scented. I'm not sure if all of them have a scent. Very unusual rose smells. And he's got one, and it's like this, I don't know even how to describe it. It's like a burnt tangerine colour, called Summer Song. And I'm like, Timmy, for Mother's Day. Mother's Day here is on the 14th of March. Or somewhere around there, actually. I don't know if it is the 14th. And I'm like, Timmy, that's my husband, I know what I want for Mother's Day. Anyway, but we can't plant them in the ground now. The ground's too hard, and like at the moment it's -5 degrees. We're having a really cold spurt. I'm sure compared to parts of Canada and stuff, that's not that cold, but for us here in England, that is cold. It doesn't usually get that cold down where we are by the southwest. So it's quite unusual weather we're having. But I'm just so in love with roses. Oh, they just make my heart feel so happy. And I feel very intimidated to paint them. Let's switch my phone off. Yeah, I find them tricky. But, you know, you've just got to practice. This is me telling myself as well. Okay, I'm going to leave that as the darks for now. And I'm going to go over with this other red. Look at that. Oh, I think I've got one little crumb left like this. It's coming to the end of waiting for some Senneliers. There was a sale, I think I mentioned, and they still haven't arrived. They're taking their sweet time with those. It was over a week ago, which these days is quite a long time to wait for something. Anyway. Okay, so now I'm doing darks, but not quite as dark as that first layer. Oh, but these colors in this rose, honestly, just incredible. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it justice, you know, with, they just make my heart sing. Look at that. Okay, I'm missing some darks up in here. I don't even know. I'm squinting down, but not sure. We shall see. Okay. Now, this is the next day, by the way, so now I've got to try and remember. How did I do that first rose? What did I use next? But I guess if I'm looking, so this is my reds and pinks from Schminke and Sennelier with a few greens in there that I pulled out. Oh, I don't want it to fall. So I guess I'm going to look for my darkest value in this box and work from dark to light. As I do, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I can't even see. Oh yes, it was this dark red, permanent red from Schminke. And we're going to put that in. Oh, so beautiful. Oops. Here. I'm trying to tell myself just squint down and look at the shapes, because I'm looking at this going, wowzer, this is a lot. So many different, you know, you've got shadows creating, you know, certain shapes. You've just got quite a lot going on. So I'm kind of telling myself to just simplify a little bit. Do one little section at a time. Okay, so this is, what is that? So it comes round here, and then that is in bright light, but there's a bit of this back here. And I guess there. I need to bring that dark under a bit more. Going for the darkest red value that I've used. Oh yes, so as I was saying, is I've got some Senneliers coming, and again I could have instead of spending that £100 on the Sennelier, I could have put that £100 towards a Terry Ludwig set. But I just, it's like £223 for 30 colours. But then I come to paint this and I'm nearly finished a colour that I use so often. It's almost become invaluable for me, and I can't find something similar. It's just not as red. It's more browny or plummy, which is that Sennelier. In one of the videos I did a quick little, I can't even remember which one now, I've done so many. I did a quick, just to compare the colours. So I should just take the plunge, shouldn't I? I just can't bring myself to it. To tell myself, so I've got an exhibition on at the moment. I've only got 3 pieces in this exhibition. First time I'm showing with the gallery, and I've sold 1 painting, which is great. My biggest piece went, which was a hare in the buttercup. So if you go on my Instagram, you can have a look. It's a very happy painting because there's just so much yellow. And I've said to myself, yeah, when I sell all 3 paintings, then I will treat myself to either a box of Giraud or Terry Ludwig. But even that, so I was looking at some Girauds. They're also so much cheaper than the Terry Ludwigs. But it's risky because I don't know if the dark reds are going to be as dark as the Terry Ludwig's dark reds. I've never used them. I've only got a black from Giraud. So, hey, all these pastel decisions, all these hard decisions. Because, it's expensive. It's an expensive thing, all these pastels, but they're just so beautiful, and you tell yourself you need all these colors, which you don't. I mean, you can get by, of course you can, with 30, or even less. You can paint something beautiful with, you can go for something monochrome and just use 6 colors, or all blue, for example, with different tonal values, and you can create something beautiful. But you know what it's like when you get the buzz and you just get a bit addicted. Pastels have that effect because they're just so delightful, all the colour, and they inspire me to paint, And I also enjoy the process of picking and choosing my colours and seeing what works, and it's all part of, it's all part of it. So that colour I was using is the Sennelier 267. I think we need some of this pink, quite a bit of this pink in this one. So we're bringing out the Sennelier. What number is this? 323. A bit of it. In my printout, you can't really see the pink, but in the photo you can, and I like it. I can't remember, I didn't study the flower when I was there. I was just taking photographs, so I can't remember, how much pink I could actually see. But that's okay. I like the pink, so I'm going to put it in. Oh, this is really bright. And we've got a little petal coming out here too. I haven't really executed that very well, have I? It's looking, let's go correct that shape. It's looking too round. Rather than a little petal sitting under there. That's a better shape. So some negative painting there to correct myself. Put some here too. There's a lovely pink. Again, it's not translating here, but in my printout it's coming out pink and I like it, so I'm going to leave that in there. And there's a little one here, I think just for me so I can see the center. I'm going to put in some of the stamen. Is that the right word? First we need a bit yellowy, so I'm going to take Yellow Green Earth 16 from Unison and I'm going to put that in here like that. Then I need like a nice orangey color. What do you have for me, Sennelier? This one? Maybe it's too... I don't know. I think that's okay. I mean, look at that glow you got back there. This is where we need to come in with some of this. You know, where the sun is passing through these petals and it's just making them glow. So I need to try and create that illusion on my 2D surface here. This is the Diane Townsend. You see, they don't go on very nicely. I probably won't get more of these. Maybe the her other pastels that aren't the fluorescents are better. I don't know. I only have the fluorescents, but I'm not like bowled over by how they lay down. I don't like the shape I'm getting here. Okay, looks weird now, but I'm going to go back over with other colors. And okay, so we need like a, take this ochre color as well, and just, oops, that one was a bit too fat. Actually need a little bit more of a yellow, maybe just a little bit. Like that, maybe. Don't know, maybe I've gone a bit overboard now. I mean, it's much more subtle and the shape is very different. Let me try actually get a pastel pencil. So this is brown olive 10%. And then maybe I'll take a light yellow. This is pale yellow. I'm just gonna, oh. No, it looks dirty. It's not translating very well. You know, it looks dirty. Maybe I should go in with white. And then pink. Just trying to clean that off a bit because it's quite dirty. Maybe a bit of pink in there. And here, like a lighter pink. Oh dear. I crumbed that one, didn't I? Is that little over flappy? But right, let's carry on building up. Okay. This is 270. It's a Sennelier. Oh, it's quite similar. Oh, it's a bit lighter. That's what I'm after. I need something a bit lighter. Right, now some of these with this. Oh, can't see. What is this? This is Bordeaux H. It's quite muted. Where the colours on this are just not muted. So I really want to use that one actually. Maybe some of this. Again, this would be for where the sun is literally shining onto these petals. So this is 681 Sennelier. Let's bring that there and here. And up top here. Or just actually. Okay. I don't know if the colour's right. like I need to, these colours aren't, the colours aren't right. Put too much orange. I think I'm going to move on to this one. Let's just, we'll go with it and then we can tweak. We can tweak as we go along. Right, so again, just taking this Terry Ludwig. Putting in my darkest values, excuse me, that I can see. I mean, this is pretty dark up in here. It's all really dark. Don't have the colours. I don't know if there's any brand that would have the perfect colour for this rose. I think you're just going to have to make it up. I'm going to go over with the Terry Ludwig with the more red. Oops. Yeah, I mean, just thinking to myself, I'm gonna have to buy some more Terry Ludwigs. There's just no way. This is, you know, got two little crumbs this size. That's just not gonna do it. It just ain't gonna cut the mustard. So I'm going to have to take the plunge. Well, no, I'm still going to see. Because money doesn't grow on trees, does it? I've still got to see if I sell. Because I've already bought pastels now this month. Okay. This little edge here. I need to go a bit more with my green in there. I've had another little break and I really do not like the background colours. They are just gross. I don't know what to do, to be honest. I don't know what to do. It's just not looking. It's not translating the way I want it to. It's just not. It's just not working. So what to do is the question. I'm thinking about putting. But it's blue and yellow. It's gonna make green. I don't really know what to do. I know I don't like it. I really don't like it, and I've got to try and make it better. Let's just add a little bit here, see what happens. It's just a little sennelier. Oh, it's mixing in there. Oops. Oh dear. Just don't like this hedge. Maybe I should have stuck more to the reference photograph. Bring some green higher. Maybe that's what it is. Hey, let's just try that. And then if this doesn't work, then, you know, I can use this pastel mat for something else. I'd put some water on it, wet it down, and move on to something else, you know. But it's just a little bit of Terry Ludwig. I think we need some Sennelier 179. Got a little piece of it here. Because I like the reference photograph, you know, I do like the reference photograph, but something's just really lacking. This background is just not working for me. Okay, now this is just in full sun here, so actually, so I took very neutral colors. But maybe that was also a mistake. I'm just gonna have to play around for a little bit, see what we come up with. Now I'm just going for all sorts of greens in my Sennelier box. Pardon me. Like single little weird things that I'm drawing terribly. It's like my observation skills have left the building. They've disappeared. I don't know where they are, but I need to get them back quick. So these are pretty warm. So greens with lots of yellow in. Actually, some of that needs to be dark in here. This is pretty dark in here too. Oops. Oops. Got so much pigment there it actually doesn't want to lay down anymore. Fold the tooth of the paper. That looks terrible. What was I thinking? Why did I just do that? Oh dear. I just thought I could fix it. Oh. Wowzers. I really am not really having a plan, and you can tell because I'm making really big mistakes here. I'm gonna bring this blue again. Oh dear, that was a big mistake, me bringing that green all the way up into there. What was I thinking? Hey, I just don't know. Maybe. Whoops, you can really see some of this bright yellowy green is 753. Pretty sure I snapped some. Oh, yeah, there we go. It's almost like a dirty yellow though. And up in here. And I want to take some more pale bluey actually down in here. Wow. I think what I'll need to do, everything's looking very bitty. Shall we see if we create mud? Shall we see what we have? You can I just really don't like this at all. I'm trying to find a way that I can get the painting to, I don't know, look a bit better. Because I'm like, oh, I don't want to carry on with the roses. And this background's just pretty awful. Oh, I just looked out and the sun's so bright it's made my eyes go a bit funny. Oh yeah, this is now a mess. Messity mess. I mean, I like the roses. I was happy with the roses, but this background. This is not my happy day. All right, let's see, now I'm just I'm just making marks because now that I don't like it, I'm in a playing mood now. Now I'm like, let me play a little bit. Just use the side of my pastels. I feel bummed about that background. I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. This is a lovely colour. This is Sennelier 270. It's a good colour actually. For these roses. Sorry, I've gone into concentrating mode. Oh, nice colour. Very nice. Okay, where am I jumping to now? I think this is Bordeaux H. Remember, it's the colour I said. It's a bit dull. Do you see what I mean? It's fine for shadowy parts. And then I put it on the bright side, honestly. It's fine for little shadows, but we need something more vibrant for, what is this red? What is it, this one? Carmine red, also schminky. Oops. Okay, so this is a nice colour also. It's definitely leaning more towards the orange reds than the blue reds. So in my pastel collection, I have got a deficit, if you like. Oh no, my battery died. Of violets and blue-based reds. I don't mind the roses, but I really don't like this background. Boo-hoo. Boo to the who. And usually, you know, backgrounds come together quite nicely. But this one, no. She did not. Okay. And I'm just like, how am I going to fix that? Okay. Maybe some really creamy pastels like Blue Earth will do the trick. But then again, a lot of my Blue Earths, I don't really have. Let's see this colour. Oh yeah, that's so grey. Oh, oi, oi, oi. Yeah, look at that green. Ugh, it's just smudged everywhere. And that's like a green grey. Oh my goodness, what to do? What to do? Just maybe just put put in some dark greens, you know, make the foliage, maybe try that. Just looking for 179. I'm sure I bought some. Oh, this is a nice color. What is this color? Nice. Oh, I don't know. Oh, 236 this color is. I just thought maybe. Oh gosh, look at that. Color's not going on because I've just saturated the paper. So the 179 is more blue based green, and that one is more of a yellow based green. So nice and handy. But I'm going to take my 179 and see. Look at that. Look at it. Look at that. I just thought let me come in here and let me come in here and make more of a mess. Okay. Yeah, it looks weird as I'm outlining because I'm so petrified of getting it's just so bad. Okay. Maybe bring I'm literally pressing quite hard. Just do have some greens in my Blue Earth pastels. Good. Oh, here they are. I see those are going over because they are so creamy. Sadly, I don't have. Oops, got a bit of. Oh, got a bit of pink there. And what about this light pale? Okay. Still really don't like this. It's horrid. It's literally horrid. But I'm carrying on because I'm seeing if I can get this to a place where I am okay with it, or if this is just an epic fail. Because as I mentioned, I'm kind of happy with the way the roses are looking. So yeah. I just thought it's very green in here. So I thought, let me take a reddy brown. This is just a little bit of I can't think, brain's gone. a new pastel, not a new pastel, Blue Earth. Finally got it out. You know, it's just, everything's very green, and a reddy brown might just work a bit better. I'm going to carry on with this rose. Hey, might as well. Let's put some, oh, this is a nice colour, and that may be perfect. This is also a Blue Earth pastel for the little doodahs we can see here. Oh, it's the perfect colour for these stamens. Is that what they're called? I'm having brain fart now. I don't know if they're called stamens now. I don't know what they're called. All right. I'm waiting. My little tablet has died, so I am sort of was waiting to see if will come back on so I can carry on, but I don't think that's going to happen. Alright. Should we put these roses in here too? Might be fun to do the back, because you can just see, you know, I like it when they have different angles. It makes, you know, makes it more interesting. Really dark in there. That was just my little Terry Ludwig. And this one is brighter. Whoops. Got some nice pinks in there. Oh dear. But the foliage situation, let me go and work a little bit around here. Oh dear. 179. These leaves are actually in the light. It's funny, because it wasn't working, I thought, oh, I know what to do. I will paint more loosely and see if I can get something that I'm happier with. It's funny how that's what my brain was saying. Oh, just do something loose now. You've messed this up. Might as well do something loose. That's what my brain said. Paint something abstract. There we go, do that. Funny. this whole background I just did very, very badly. I don't know what I was thinking, or don't know what was happening there, but anyway, let's carry on creating. Right, then there's little petals. Gaps in here which I don't want. Because I've been unsure about the background, it's just got gaps everywhere, you know, around the subject, so it looks cut off, like it's separate from the background, and the sub-object are separate. It's got this rim of cutoutness. Oh well. I'm not happy with the greens I'm choosing. I think maybe I'm just having an off day. Well, this is the second day. And yeah. Yeah. That should be red, not that color. Stem. Oh no. Okay. Oh man, I thought I could come fix the mess I've made, but I think it's just gone. And what I mean by it's just gone is I just don't think, I think I've made so many mistakes and now I'm not looking properly. You know, it's a bit like I've given up on the painting. I've given up. So I should probably stop. I mean, I don't feel too bummed because this doesn't happen very often. I don't mean that arrogantly. As I said, I was like, oh, that's arrogant. I may create pieces that are okay, but I wouldn't necessarily say they're complete disasters, where this one feels like a complete, it is, it's a complete disaster. So I guess it's good to have those once in a while, isn't it? I would say, what have I done wrong here? It's just not how I wanted it to look. Oh, why am I putting this dark in here? Why am I doing that? Okay, let's come with some brighter. I need some more pinks. Some purple. Maybe that's a bit too much purple. Oops. I've got that silly song stuck in my head. It's so bad. It's one of these boy band songs. That's not my genre of music at all. I like rock, and alternative is my preference. And I'm singing, I think it's Backstreet Boys or something like that in my head. Maybe that's what's just wrong from the start. Like, I'm singing the wrong tune in my brain. I'm just trying to close the gap here between, the edge of the subject and the background, so it doesn't look so bitty. Ain't nothing but a... Oh no, I can't sing, as you could probably hear, and I definitely don't want to be singing that song, but that's the song that's stuck in my head. Quick, I need another song. And I'm carrying on, yes, because I'm wanting to see, I want to finish it and see if I can resurrect it. If there's anything that I can pull back and be like, oh, it's actually not as bad as I think, or, something. Oh. This is just 179. This is terrible. Look what I've done there. But I'm not going to leave it like that. I'm just going to take some of this one. Like that. Oh, it's just so green. This is the English green. Bring a bit of that, and to that leaf there, and a bit here too. Whoopsie, whoopsie, poopsie. Okay. Whoa, wrong colour. That was black green. I don't know why I grabbed that and just got all excited about that and just plopped that in there. Yep, don't know. It's black green again. What is this? Green. Just looking for little pieces of green. Oh, I'm not even looking at the reference. Oh, photograph. I'm picking up another black green. I'm not even looking at the reference photograph now. I'm literally just doing this. What is this? Well, just trying to cover every inch of the paper is what I would say I'm trying to do. This is terrible. It's making such a halo, you know. I think so. I'm just going to just change that a little bit, like so. I've gone a little bit over there, so I may need to oh dear, candy. Candy. What a mess have you made. What a mess. It's okay. I'm still gonna finish it. Shapes are all wrong, and this rose isn't sitting back from this one in the front. Like, that's my biggest issue right now. Oh, so I thought, let me just carve around that like that, and then come in with, what is this colour? And it's this Annelie. What about this Scarlet H? Oh, I think that's it over there. What about little Schminky Scarlet. Okay, well, I think we can safely say, oh wait, no, not, oh wait. I think we can safely say this was a failure. Fail. Oh, my shapes are just... This row still isn't sitting in front enough still. Okay, I think I'm singing that song. Ain't nothing but a heartache, because it is a heartache. This is just a little bit of oh, disaster. I was so happy with the way the row started. It was much better than I expected. But alas, what a mess. That did not work, did it? And, fail. Fail, fail, fail. I thought, oh, this is a fail. Let's make it abstracty. Sort of, or abstract isn't the right word. I don't know what the right word is.